Hello, Cancer. Archie Dunlop here with your daily horoscope for Friday, January the 12th, 2024. In a way, things are getting a little more complicated, particularly when dealing with other people. You're finding that when you really look at the people around you, that you can't sum them up in some simple way. You're starting to realize that their personalities are complicated and that you really can't make assumptions. And in the first instance, this might be a bit distressing. I mean, we like it when people are predictable. Cancerians regard security as being very important. And part of security, a big part of being secure, is knowing how other people behave and also knowing what people are thinking and feeling. And today, you may feel that you're in the dark, that you just don't know, and that's okay. You don't have to know. Sometimes the answers are not at all clear, and you would be making matters a lot more complicated for yourself if you were to spend the day, for example, socializing. If you go to parties, that kind of thing. Now, it might seem a nice idea to go to a party to meet people, particularly people you don't know. But I don't know. I think it might be more complicated than you realize. Just having to deal with new people, deal with new people and their raw emotions, and trying to work out what makes them tick. I don't know, Cancer. I think you might just. I think you might find that overwhelming. So perhaps, if you've got invitations to go out today, probably give them a miss unless you're meeting people that you know really well, because new people bring new problems. I think that's very much going to be the case today. Now, as far as one-to-one relationships are concerned, it seems that partners are powerful today. You've just had the moon moving through Capricorn, your opposite sign. Now, the moon has moved out of Capricorn. It's now in Aquarius. But you have got used to being in a situation where you do have to deal with people. Might have to deal with people who are perhaps more powerful than you. And that situation is going to continue. But perhaps you need to consider the possibility that just because someone is powerful, is charismatic, that doesn't mean that things are going to have a good ending. Because, sometimes powerful people get their way, and as a result of getting their way, big mistakes are made, and it all ends up as a disaster. So if you do find yourself having close relations with someone who is strong personality, has very clear ideas about what they want, do consider the possibility that this person is heading for a fall. So you then have to consider how you're going to deal with the situation. Do you try to warn them off? Do you try to advise them? No, don't, that's one possibility. Or do you just stay out of their way? Because as far as you're concerned, disaster is coming and you just don't want to be around when it happens. You have to decide what the situation is in terms of dealing with people one-to-one. It may just be maybe that you can just, by expressing your caution, explaining what's going to go wrong, what you think is going to go wrong, maybe they'll listen to you. But in order to get your way, I think you have to be quite persuasive, and you maybe have to pull out all the stops. Okay, Cancer, that's it for today. Thank you for listening, and I will talk to you again tomorrow.